Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry, and I'm so happy to be with you this evening. I am happy because I know that life is good. And I am excited that we get to engage every day like this in spiritual practice. We get to pray about life, we get to pray about things that are occurring in our lives and the world. We're leaning this month into the wisdom of Ernest Holmes. And the quote I want to share with you this evening, it goes like this. He says, "We must be convinced that abundance is a natural state of the universe. To experience and accept abundance in our life, we must be convinced that as we conceive and believe, the universe handles the details." And that's an important part of the process, trusting the process and relying on that presence of God. So with that in mind, I'm going to invite you to join me this evening by moving into that place of trust. And our trust begins in the heart. So we are a spiritual practice ministry. And I'm going to invite you to join me by moving into the spiritual practice of moving into the heart by practicing the heart lock-in. And I'm going to invite you to just simply breathe with me for a moment. Breathe into your nose and exhale through your mouth. And we're going to do this on the count of 5. Breathing in on the count of 5. Exhaling on the count of 5. This is our heart meditation. And I'm inviting you now to remember a moment of deep gratitude, deep appreciation. And I'm remembering my moment of deep gratitude and deep appreciation. I'm remembering many years ago, didn't know how I was going to accomplish the tasks that were before me. And the task was taking youth all the way up to camp and supporting them in getting up there with ease and grace. And part of that process was to make sure I planted wonderful seeds and supported them through the entire process. So it included our traveling up the mountain, stopping and making sure they have their last meal, one of their favorite meals. So normally we would stop at a fast food place, and then they'd arrive at camp and be at camp for the entire week. Then we come down the mountain and they would go home. So I needed assistance. I needed drivers. And everywhere I turned, there was no driver. But I remember one person saying, "I will drive. That will not be a problem. I'll help you drive up to the mountains, take the kids, and I'll just be supportive." And I'm remembering that moment right now, and I'm remembering how it felt. I actually had 2 drivers that really supported me through that process. We ended up taking 12 kids to camp that year. And I'm remembering the generosity. We talk about abundance. And I'm in deep gratitude because that generosity of what that person did really helped our program. It supported our kids, and our kids had the most wonderful time of their lives. And I'm remembering the energetics of that experience right now, and the beauty and the power, and how empowering it was for our kids. And these are kids that had never ever had that experience and didn't know that whether they were going to be able to go or not. They kind of shrugged it off. But the universe provided. I want you to bring that memory or your personal memory forward right now. And as you bring it forward right now, I want you to regenerate it in this moment. So whatever is going on energetically and emotionally, we know these sacred words. With God, all things are possible. And in this moment of knowing that with God, all things are possible, I'm just going to slip into this prayer this evening, remembering that there is only one life and one power, one presence. It is God, and that God presence is everywhere, alive within everything and everyone. And in this very moment, right here, right now, I know that that wonderful presence is alive within me, through me, and as me. I know that this wonderful presence is the healing energy, and that it is that sustaining energy, that this wonderful presence is that light. And in this light right here, right now, I know that I am one. I'm one with the source, and every seeming need is already met in the mind, in the heart, in the essence of God. And so I speak my word this evening about myself. I'm speaking my word this evening about anyone that is experiencing this prayer. And in this moment, what I know is that there is more than enough God, that the presence of the divine is always present, fulfilling itself and enriching itself. And I'm acknowledging that wonderful presence right now, knowing that it is the sustaining presence radiating itself as the wonderful richness and the blessing within our body temple, that every cell is a radiant light, and in that radiance there is the perfect expression of wholeness, that there is that healing presence, and that healing presence sustains itself within every bone, within our being, within every cell of our being. I know that it is the energetic of God in action. And if God is that pure presence, that infinite presence, that healing presence right here within our body temple and within our emotions right now, I know that it is the healing presence revealing itself financially within our lives and within our experience, that every seeming need is met, that the blessings of spirit is that vibration moving and expressing itself right here and right now in practical ways within our experience, that there is divine wisdom and the wherewithal and everything that is necessary to support the orchestration and the healing of anything that is necessary in this moment. I'm speaking my word this evening, and as I speak my word, I know that that wonderful presence has already gone into all of the sacred spaces in our lives. I know that it is that wonderful richness fulfilling itself right now in our families, in our relationships. It is the peace within our homes. And I know that it is that divine power, that divine peace and harmony. I know that it is moved into our workplace, and that there is perfect balance and perfect harmony. And I'm so grateful this evening to behold the presence of the divine, that healing presence that is rich, all-powerful, expressing itself and revealing itself. And it is in this space of gratitude I give thanks for the practical expression of wisdom and light and love, overflowing and expressing itself right now. And it is in this space that I release these words into the sacred yes, that universal presence that is always saying yes, yes, yes. I call it universal law. And it is from this place that I invite you to affirm with me. And so it is. Amen. Just breathe that in, and when you're ready, just open your eyes. And as you're opening your eyes, and I'm sitting here right under the full moon this evening, I'm just acknowledging the beauty and the light that is within you. And I'm inviting you to share this prayer with someone today. Someone is probably in need of prayer. And if you're liking what we're doing, I'm going to invite you to go to our website. It is right here on the app, The Joyful Giving, and make a donation to this ministry so that we can continue to sustain ourselves and offer programming like this. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a blessed evening. Namaste.